4A East had a matchup of area teams for round 2 of the playoffs. Cortland hosting Eastern View. This game was, let's be honest, not all that close. Cortland exerting its influence heavily in this one. They come off with a 48-20 victory. Same story here from Cortland. We've heard this one before, fellas, right?
Jason Hokenson is becoming my favorite fill-in guy. He steps in for Blair Lawson, second straight week, 18 carries for 138 yards, scores 3 touchdowns. I mean, I think that's a great story for a guy to plug himself in to that great backfield they have and be contributing, and they haven't lost a step.
No, they really haven't. Impressive week again from Victor Greene, the Virginia Tech commit, 18 carries, 189 yards, and 2 scores on the ground. These guys go both ways as well, play some good defense, so this is just an impressive performance.
They finished with 437 rushing yards. That's unbelievable in a playoff game. I mean, Eastern View is a very good football team.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, there's just talent up and down the roster at Cortland, and they're kind of like some of these other teams we're talking about. They just fill guys in and say, all right, here's your role. Go, Hokenson, just run the ball and do your job, and he's done it. I mean, that's 3 touchdowns, 138 yards. That's a really impressive performance. I think Cheatham and Greene, I think they've moved up. I think Taft said they're number 1 and number 2 all time in Cortland rushing annals. So just a really talented group of guys.
Yeah. And Jabari Allen has almost become the forgotten weapon in this. He's now playing primarily a wideout. He does take a few snaps at quarterback. He had 3 catches. Only 2 of them go for a touchdown, so apparently he doesn't only catch touchdown passes. 3 catches, 52 yards, and 2 scores for Allen.
That's a huge X factor for them.
Yeah.
That they can, lull you to sleep, and then they've got such a great target to go out there and hit a big pass. J.C. Hall loves to throw the deep ball. He loves to throw the deep ball, and that's a great guy to throw it out to, and can definitely be a factor in winning games for him.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the name of the other wideout, but they've got some size at both wide receiver positions, so it's an impressive, certainly impressive accumulation of some talent there. The question is, are they going to be able to put it together consistently? That we've seen that's been an issue for them at times, but this week it was certainly not. Yeah. Despite the efforts of Josh Stallings, so we should point out Josh Stallings, just that tough quarterback. We've said it several times. Who are the Cyclones going to be able to replace QB with? Josh Stallings, it turns out, is the answer. The running quarterback, 21 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown rushing. He also had a touchdown passing.
Topped 1,000 yards rushing and passing this season.
Yeah.
Had a great year.
That's a great year.
He's also played a lot of safety.
Outside linebacker.
Trying to get the Division I schools. He's got some offers. He's trying to get a few more, trying to kind of show his versatility there, and he's obviously got it. So just a really talented football player. Yeah,
very intelligent player. I think he'll be able to play that many positions. Sure. Yeah. You have to understand the game. So so kudos to him, and congratulations to Eastern View on an excellent season. 9-3, they finished their year. Cortland moves to 10-2, and they're going to be hosting Lafayette this week. How does this shape up for them?
I think this is a good matchup for Cortland. You're getting Lafayette. Lafayette is an undefeated team against the Bay River schools. Lafayette is a wing T team. I think if you follow football closely in the area, you sort of know Lafayette because they're a team that the local teams have frequently run into, whether it's JM or Cortland or whatever coming down. Those are the teams that play in Lafayette and Grafton, those guys, and Lafayette is one of those teams. I think it's a very positive matchup for Cortland.
And they're familiar with Lafayette because they played them this is the 4th time they played them in the playoffs. Lafayette's got 2 wins in those previous 3 games. So I know JC knows them really well. This will be, he'll be up for this. He'll have his boys up for this too. So
Lafayette with good balance last week, 197 yards rushing, 140 something yards throwing the ball. So they mixed it up a little bit. Were able to do both things in their playoff win last week against Heritage, and but I just like Cortland facing a wing T team, an offense that they're familiar with. They know what they don't like to deal with. They know how to play a wing T team. I like Cortland this week.
Probably not going to be too difficult to run a scout team. Is what you're saying, right? Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. So a matchup of similar styles there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, it should be an interesting game. The games get more important, and the competition gets that much more difficult as you advance in the postseason. Cortland with the 48-20 win over Eastern View. They will face Lafayette in round 3.